Okay, if you'd like to start in a nice, comfortable seated position, so we want to ground ourselves down into the floor and find a nice position on our sitting bone. We're going to sit up nice and tall with good posture. Yeah, we're going to stack the spine, the vertebrae of the spine, stacking up one at a time. And then we're just going to think about rolling those shoulders down away from the ears. Yeah. The hands, they can just kind of rest where you feel comfortable, so either on the knees or maybe just have them gently into the lap. We're going to have our chin parallel to the floor, and we're just going to close our eyes. So we want to begin our practice today by taking in a few deep inhales and exhales. Yeah, so we want to connect with our breath and connect with our breathing. So when you're ready, just take a nice deep breath in, and then nice long slow exhale out. Good. Same again, breathing in. Good. Exhale, release. Good. And that last one, big breath in, and then exhale, release. Nice. So we're going to begin our practice today by going for a nice gentle twist. Okay. So we're going to place the right hand onto that left knee, and then the left hand is going to come round behind us, pushing the hand into the floor to lift the chest up nice and tall. And then as you exhale, we're going to gently twist round to the side. So we're just looking over that back shoulder, keeping that chest up nice and tall, and as well just breathing nice and smoothly. Good. Exhale, come back round to center, and then let's change sides. So placing the left hand onto the right knee, right hand comes round behind. Inhale to lift the chest up nice and tall, and then exhale, twisting round into the side again. Yeah, so same again, keeping that chest tall, lifted, and breathing nice and smooth, nice and gentle. Nice, good. Exhale, come back round into the center. So now we're going to move into a side bend. So we're going to place the forearm down onto the floor. If you can't place the forearm down, you can just rest the hand there. And then with the other arm, we're just going to lift it over the head. Yeah, so we're going for a nice side bend. So think about sending your breath into that side of the body there. So as you're breathing in, you're feeling the expansion in the ribs. Just taking it easy to start. Good. Inhale to come back up. And then change sides. So other forearm down. Nice big side bend going on to the other side. And same again, just bringing your awareness into the side of the body. Good. Inhale to come back up. And then as we exhale, we want to lean forwards. Yeah, so rounding in the spine, dropping the head down, walking the hands forwards a little bit, and then find that point that works for you. Yeah, so while we're down here and we're compressed and we can't breathe into this chest or the stomach, think about your breath sending it into your back. Yeah, so the lungs and the ribs obviously still want to expand as we're breathing, but think about sending your breath upwards and then outwards a little bit. And inhale, bring yourself back up to the top. And then we're going to place the hands behind us. So pushing the hands into the floor, lifting the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades a little bit, dropping the head back. Yeah, and then every time you breathe in, really feel that expansion in the ribs. Feel the pull into the chest. Just breathe in there, nice and smooth, lifting up that heart. Good, and exhale, come back round to center. So with the shoulders today, we're just going to go for a few shoulder circles. So as you inhale, lift the shoulders up towards the ears, so shrug them up, then bring them back, and then exhale, dropping them down. Yeah, same again. Inhale to lift, exhale, rolling it down. Yeah, one more. Lift and then round. Yeah, change directions. So inhale to lift, exhale, drop it down. Yeah, let's just give it a few more circles, feeling out that shoulder joint. Good. And then we're going to open up the arms nice and wide. We're going to rotate, or we're going to turn in that shoulder joint. Yeah, so we're going to twist round. So starting with the palms facing up, arms are level, and then we're going to turn it round, twisting in the shoulder joint, and then open it all the way back up. Yeah, it's the same again, twisting it round, bringing it back up. Yeah, so think about the turning coming from the actual shoulder joint itself. Yeah, just a few nice turns. Good, and then back to neutral. Okay, moving from the shoulders into the neck. We'll just go for a few neck rolls today. So if you want to start by looking up, and then when you're ready, just very slowly, just moving the head round in a circular motion. Yeah, and then change directions, so going back around the other way, turning it round. Good, and then coming back into neutral. Right, so let's move into a tabletop position to start. So, knees over hips, hands directly over the shoulders, palms are firmly planted down into the floor, and we're going to get our spine going, so we're going to go into our cat and cow. So from here, as you exhale, push the back up nice and high towards the sky, rounding in the back, tucking the pelvis under. And then as you breathe in, dropping that belly down, arching the lower back, gazing up. Same again, exhale round, pushing the spine up, maybe separate the shoulder blades a bit. And then inhale, drop, arch, gazing up. Yeah. Let's go for one more. Exhale to round. And then inhale to arch. Good, that's it. Bring it back to neutral. And then we're going to go for a few big twists. We're going to go for 3 on each side. So taking the right hand off, we're going to inhale, lift that right arm up nice and tall. So big reach, touching the sky. And then as we exhale, let's thread the arm through underneath, bringing the shoulder and the ear to the floor. Yeah, same again. Inhale, bring yourself all the way back up, touching the sky. And then exhale, thread it through. Same again, shoulder and the ear to the floor. Good, let's go for one more. Inhale to lift, and then exhale, thread that through. Good. Come back into your neutral position, and then we're going to change sides, changing arms. Okay, so taking that left arm off. Inhale, lifting the left up nice and tall, and then exhale, thread the arm through, shoulder and ear to the floor. Same again, 2 more on this side. Inhale to lift, exhale, bringing it through. Yep, last one. Inhale, lift it open, exhale through. Good, that's it. Bring it back into a neutral position, yeah, back into tabletop. So today, let's bring the hands forwards just a little bit more, widen up the stance on the knees, and then we're going to push the hips down towards the floor, get into that little bit of a lower back curl, and then as you exhale, stick the bum back, bring the head down, come back into more of a child's pose. Yep, same again, inhale, bring yourself back up, pushing the hips forwards, going into that lower back curl, and then exhale, sticking the bum back down into your child's pose. Yeah, let's go for one more. Inhale, push it forwards, and then exhale, dropping it back. Nice, good, bring yourself back up into your tabletop position. Right, let's get our hips switched on. So we're going to start by placing the left foot out to the side. So the foot lands flat, we want to drive the knee out a little bit, and then from there, just start making some nice circular motions into that left hip. Yeah, it's just nice and gentle, shifting it around, really feeling out the hip joint today. Yeah, just notice if there's anything going on with it. Any noises, any cracking, any popping. Yeah, just be aware, and then change directions. So go back around the other way. So yeah, shift it round. There you go. Good, bring that back into center. Changing sides now, so bringing that right foot out to the side. Yeah, foot lands flat. And then when you're ready, same again, just shifting it round, moving around that hip joint. Yeah, so the hip joint's a ball in a socket joint, so we need to sort of move it around in a circular sort of motion. Yeah, and then changing directions, bringing it back around the other way. Yeah, so left and right might feel a bit different. Maybe there's more restriction in one than the other. That's it, good. And then bring that back into neutral, back into your tabletop. So from this one, we're going to extend the left leg nice and high at the back. Yeah, so the heel is up, toes are pointing down. And today we're going to make a few big circles with that leg. So keep the leg straight, but just think about moving that leg at the back in a circular motion. Yeah, so big circles, moving it round, and then change directions. So going back around the other way. Big circle, bringing it round. Good, and then back into the middle. So now with this left knee, we're going to open up the hip this way. Yeah, so think about lifting that leg out to the side, opening up the hip. And let's just go for a few lifts. Yeah, let's go for one more. There we go. Right, changing legs. So now bring that right leg out, nice and high at the back. Yeah, so heel is up, toes are pointing down. And then same again, when you're ready, just start moving that leg round in a nice circular motion. Yeah, feeling it out. Left and right might be different, that's okay. Yeah, and then change directions, back around the other way. A few circles. Good, and then bring that back in. So now opening up the hip into that right hand side. So when you're ready, just lifting that leg out, open up the hip, and then bring that back in. Yeah, same again. Lift and open, and then back. Lift and open, and back. Let's go 2 more. Last one. There we go. Good, so let's widen up our stance, and let's move into a child's pose, please. So yeah, knees out wide. Then we're going to sink the bum back to the heels. Bring the forehead down onto the mat, release the arms, and then just breathe in here. Yeah, so just breathing into the stomach, expanding in the stomach. Good, and then bring yourself back up into tabletop. So what we're going to do from here is we're going to work our way up to our standing position, but we're going to go for a bit of a sequence to get ourselves up to the top. So from that tabletop position, let's drive the toes into the floor, lift the knees, and move into your high plank. So feet about shoulder distance apart, and then as you exhale, let's push the hips up nice and high, bring the head through the shoulders, and move into your down dog position. So first down dog, maybe let's start pedaling the feet, so pushing the heels into the floor one at a time, just opening up those calves, yeah, Achilles, plantar fascia, and the toes, give them a bit of a grip into the mat as well. Get them toes switched on. Good, and then just find a bit of stillness there in that down dog. Yeah, so nice and strong through the shoulders, gazing towards the toes, breathe in there. Good, and then slowly walk those feet forwards, coming into your forward fold position. Yeah, so feet about hip distance apart. Upper body is hanging down here, yeah, so the weight of the upper body gives us that little bit of a stretch into the lower back and into the hamstrings. Yeah, we can just hold on to each of the elbows, just give a little gentle sway from side to side, getting into all those little bits of the lower back. Good, and then release. And then to come up, we want to think about unraveling the spine one vertebrae at a time. Yeah, so starting at the base of the spine, very slowly start to unravel the spine. Yeah, a bit like a tentacle unraveling. Yeah, bring yourself up to that nice tall standing position, so we don't get head rush when we come up to the top. Okay, so next one we're going to move into our sun salutations. We're going to go for 4 rounds today, but listen for the changes, okay? So if you want to start at the front of the mat, so feet together, yeah, chest up nice and tall, legs together, palms facing out. And then when you're ready, let's inhale, lift those arms up nice and tall, big reach. Good, and as you exhale, let's forward fold and bring the hands all the way down towards the floor. Good. Then inhale to come up halfway, so hands on the shins, nice straight spine. Then exhale, place the hands on the mat, step it back into your high plank position. And then from high plank, let's lower down to the knees first, then the chest, then the chin, so we're nice and flat, elbows tucked in. Then inhale, slide it through, lift the chest just into a little cobra position. And then as you exhale, let's tuck the toes, drive yourself all the way back up into your down dog. Yeah, so hips up high, head through the shoulders. Good, stepping forwards with the right foot underneath and stepping forwards with the left foot. Back into that forward fold, so exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, rise up, lift the chest, touching the sky. And then exhale, hands into the heart center. Okay, round 2. Inhale, lift those arms up. Exhale, forward fold, all the way down again. Good, inhale, halfway lift, hands on shins. Exhale, step back into your high plank. Same again, lower down, knees, chest and chin, nice and flat. Inhale into your little cobra, lifting the chest, and then exhale, bringing it back into your down dog. Good. Okay, stepping that left foot through, stepping that right foot through. Exhale, fold first, and then inhale, rise up, big lift, touch the sky, and then exhale, hands into the heart. Okay, 2 more rounds. Here we go. Inhale, lift those arms up tall, and then exhale, forward fold, bringing it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Now exhale, hands on the mat, step back to your high plank, but hold your high plank position today. Okay, so think about the feet about shoulder distance apart. Tucking the pelvis under, squeezing the bum, squeezing the stomach. Yeah, finding a bit of strength today. Good, now lower down to the knees, chest and chin nice and flat. Inhale, let's bring yourself up into up dog. So drive the hands in just a little bit more. Lift the chest up, a bit more of an intense lower back curl. Exhale, drive it back into down dog. Hips up high, head through the shoulders. Now, we're going to bring the left foot into the center of the mat at the back there. And then inhale, lift the right leg up nice and high. Yeah, so 3-leg down dog. Tail of the dog is up. Good, exhale, step the right foot through underneath, and then step the left foot through underneath. Exhale, fold first. And then inhale, rise up, big lift, touch the sky. And then exhale, hands into the heart center. Okay, last round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, all the way down. Good. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, same again. Stepping back into your high plank, but holding that high plank position again. Yeah, so find that bit of strength today. So let's make this interesting. Let's slowly just take that left foot off the floor. Just give it a little lift, and then back on. Now taking that right foot off the floor, give it a little hold, and then back on. Now lower down, knees, chest, chin, nice and flat. Inhale into your up dog, and then exhale back into your down dog. Same again, hips up, head through the shoulders. So now the right foot comes into the center, and then inhale, lift that left leg up nice and high. Yeah, so 3-leg down dog. Now on that left leg high, stay strong in the shoulders, and then exhale, step the left foot through, step that right foot through, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, big lift, touch the sky, and then exhale, hands into your heart center. Okay, so today we're going to start in a triangle position, Trikonasana. So let's get our alignment sorted first. So we're going to start with the right foot forwards, so standing at the front of the mat, and then taking a large step back with the left foot. Now, try and think about getting your heel in that nice straight line with the arch of the back foot. Yeah, hips are facing the sort of long edge of the mat. And with triangle, imagine you've got a wall in front of you, and then you've got a wall behind you. Yeah, so when you go down into triangle, you don't want to lean too far forwards, because then you'll hit the wall. Yeah, so we want to stay within this nice alignment here. So start with the chest up nice and tall, arms are level, just gazing forwards, taking that big breath in. Exhale, lean forwards a little bit, then drop the hand down on the shin or the knee, open up the chest, gazing up at the top of the hand, moving into our Trikonasana triangle pose. Yeah, so the front leg, try not to be locked on that knee, yeah, just take that lock off a little bit. Yeah, and then we can support with the bottom hand either on the shin or a little bit higher up towards the knee. Just see how you feel today. Yeah. Inhale, rise yourself all the way back up to the top. Good, and then we're going to change sides. So now this front foot's going to turn 90, and then that back foot is going to face the other direction. Okay, so now going in the other way. Chest is up, arms are level, taking that big breath in first. Good, exhale, lean, dropping that hand down, opening up the chest, gazing up at the top of the hand again. Yeah, see how you feel on this side. So really bring your focus and your awareness into the side of the body. Yeah, so just breathe in there. Good, inhale, bring yourself all the way back up to the top. Nice, bring those feet together, bring them at the front of the mat. So next one we're going to move into our chair pose. So with chair, we're going to go feet together or slightly wider than together. Yeah, so probably about there and there. Not too wide, not like together, but just like a little bit of a gap in between them, okay? So from there, we're going to inhale to lift the arms up, but then as we exhale, we want to think about sticking the bum back. So we're going to sit down in our imaginary chair behind us, okay? So inhale, lift those arms up nice and tall, big lift. And then as you exhale, sticking that bum back, leaning back, yeah? Keep the arms nice and strong and tall. Yeah, we're breathing here. Feel those legs start to work now. Just a nice soft gaze forwards. Be strong in the arms, yeah? Through the shoulder joint, elbows, wrists, fingertips. Everything's active. Good, then exhale, stand back up. Give the legs a little bit of a shake. Cool. So now let's move into our wide leg forward fold. Okay, so we're going to take a wide stance, wider than shoulder distance. Yeah, both feet are facing the same direction. And we're going to lean forwards, okay? So when we go forwards, we can soften the knees, but try not to have the knees locked, all right? So just take the lock off the knee. Hands on the hips to start. Take a big breath in. Good, and as you exhale, stick the hips back, bringing it down just to the fingertips first. Exhale here. Taking in another big breath. And then as you exhale, forward fold just that little bit more. Yeah, so drop the head down, maybe bring those hands back a little bit. Yeah, feel that nice stretch into the lower back, into the hamstrings a little bit as well. And just enjoy being upside down. Yeah, it feels quite nice. It's the same again, breathe in here, hanging out. Inhale, coming up halfway. So just to the fingertips, we're going to place the right hand into the middle, yeah, and then as we inhale, let's twist open to that left hand side. So lifting that left arm up, head turns, body turns, nice big twist, and exhale, dropping that hand back down onto the floor. Same again, inhale, open up to the right hand side, nice big twist, breathe. Good, exhale, dropping that hand back down to the floor. Hands on hips, nice and slowly. Inhale, bring yourself up. Yeah, just be careful, just so we don't get head rush. And then with the feet, if we bring them in just a little bit more, so now just slightly wider than shoulder distance, we're going to come into Malasana, yeah, which is our squat pose. So turn the feet out a little bit, about 10 and 2. And remember, we want to break at the hips first, then drive out the knees. Yeah, so from this angle, before you've even bent the knees, we want to stick the bum back. Yeah, then drive out the knees into that squat position. So, toes out a little bit, hands in that prayer position to start, taking that big breath in. Then as you breathe out, stick the bum back, drive those knees out, coming down into a nice low squat position. Yeah, so you're all going to be at different levels, different heights. Yeah, maybe just think about keeping that chest up a little bit so we can breathe. Good, find a bit of strength in those legs. I know it's tough. And then inhale, drive yourself all the way back up to standing. Good, and then shake it off your legs. Right, let's move into our first balancing position today. So we're going to move into tree pose. So with tree, let's start on our right foot today. So we're going to ground down into that right foot, grip in with the toes, yeah, shift your weight distribution into your right hand side. Think about your core as like the trunk of the tree, yeah, so we want a nice strong trunk. Your toes are like the roots of the tree, yeah, so they're going to ground down into the floor, okay? Your vision, just try and look at one thing, yeah, so just pinpoint it, yeah, just bring your focus to look at one thing, right? Start with the hands in that prayer position, nice tall posture, and then when you're ready, with this left foot, just take that off, maybe start on the inside of the calf, opening out that hip, yeah, and find a bit of stillness. Yeah, you might have had a busy week or a busy weekend. Try and find a bit of stillness now. Yeah, and then today we're going to grow the tree. So the branches of the tree are coming up. Lifting the arms up nice and tall. And then exhale, release. Yeah, shake it off. Moving into the left hand side now. So grounding down into that left foot. Yeah, same again, shifting all your weight into that left. Nice tall posture. Hands in a prayer, your vision, just look at one particular thing, and then when you're ready, same again, just taking that right foot off, inside of the calf, or the thigh, it's up to you, Yeah, and again, just find a bit of stillness there. Nice, and same again, just growing the tree. Branches of the tree coming up, being nice and tall, and the wind blows, and we all fall down. Right, let's start working our way down to the floor. Yeah, so we're going to do some floor stuff now. We're going to go for a quick sun salutation, just to get ourselves down to the floor. Okay, so if you want to start at the front of the mat, same again, here we go. Inhale, lift the nose, arms up nice and tall, big reach. And then exhale, same again, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on shins. And then exhale, stepping it back into your high plank. Lower down to the knees, chest and chin, nice and flat. And then inhale into cobra or up dog. See how you feel. And then exhale, back into down dog. Yeah, hips up high, head through the shoulders. And then let's drop to the knees and let's move into that child's pose again. Yeah, so knees out wide, bum back, forehead down. Breathe in there. Okay, when you're ready, inhale, bring yourself back up, and let's go back into our tabletop position. So what we're going to do today is go for our opposite arm and opposite leg extension, yeah? But then we're going to lean back, grab hold of the foot, and then we're going to go straight into our kneeling bow pose, yeah? I'll run you through all this nice and carefully, okay? So from our tabletop position, we're going to go for our opposite arm and opposite leg, yeah? So get our core switched on, coordination, balance. So we're going to extend the left leg nice and high at the back, yeah, and then extend the right arm out in front. So just take a second there, just get your balance, get your brain and your body connected. And when you're ready, let's exhale round, bring that knee in, and then inhale, lift, lengthen, reach up. Yeah, same again, exhale round, inhale, lift, yeah, and then last one, exhale round, inhale, lift, lengthen, reach up. Good, dropping it down. So with this left leg, if you bring that across the body at the back, sink the hips back so we're able to grab hold of that foot. Think about pushing the foot into the hand to lift the knee, lift the chest, push down into the floor with this arm that's on the floor, and just gazing forwards. Yeah, just breathing here. We're into our kneeling bow pose. Nice, good. Exhale, release. And then come back to that neutral position. So now we're changing arms, changing legs. So let's extend that right leg out, nice and straight. Yeah, and then extending that left arm out. Yeah, same again, just take a second there. Get your brain and your body connected. And then exhale to round. Inhale to lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. And the last one, exhale round, inhale, lift. Good, then bringing it back, bring this right foot across the body at the back, sinking the bum back so we can grab hold of that foot, push the foot into the hand, create tension through the body. And lift the chest, lift the knee, keep the arm that's on the floor, keep that straight and strong. Yeah, that provides us that balance and that support. Good, exhale, release, and then just come back into your child's pose again, just to release the shoulders, releasing everything. Good, and just check back in with your breathing again, slowing it down. Nice, and then inhale, bring yourself back up. Okay, let's move into a bit of a side plank variation we've been doing in some of the classes. So we're going to start in this tabletop position. We're going to have this right hand directly over that right shoulder, and that right knee is over the right hip. Now the foot at the back, if you just bring that out to the side, yeah, so just turn it out to the edge. So now that left foot is going to land at the back, and what we're doing here is creating a nice straight line from the hand to the knee to the foot at the back. Yeah, so you've created that straight line. Now stack the hips on top of each other, lifting that other arm up nice and tall. Find something to look at, and then when you're ready, this back leg, slowly just think about lifting that up. Yeah, you might find a bit of a pinch into that left hip, but be strong, be still, breathe. Nice, exhale, bring that back into neutral, and then we're going to change sides. So left hand over left shoulder, left knee over left hip, the left foot comes out to the side, yeah. Then the right foot lands at the back, So we're in that nice straight line. Hips on top of each other. Lifting that right arm up nice and tall. And then same again. When you're ready, just start lifting that right leg off. Yeah, it might be a little bit different on this side. Everyone seems to have a stronger side and a weaker side. Just breathe here. Nice. Exhale, release. And then same again, coming back into your child's pose. Lovely. Inhale, bring yourself back up, and we're going to move into a nice seated position, please. So we're going to go for a twist now. So find a comfortable seated position. We're going to start with the right knee up. Yeah, so the right knee comes up. The right foot is in that same alignment as that left knee. Okay. We're going to use this left arm to wrap around that knee. Yeah, so we can use this as a hook or like an anchor. The right arm's going to come around the back. We want to drive the hand into the floor to lift the chest, breathing in. We want to create space for the chest to breathe in. And then as we exhale, let's gently twist round to the side. Yeah, so keeping that chest up, hand that's on the floor, pushing in to support us. I'm just going for that nice twist. Yeah, it's just breathing there, nice and natural. Good. Exhale, release, come back around to center. Let's change sides. Now let's bring that left knee up. Yeah, so left foot in the same alignment as the right knee. Using that right arm as the hook. Yeah, left arm comes around the back. Drive it into the floor. Lift the chest. Create space to breathe. And then exhale, moving it into that twist. Yeah, it's like the same again, just keeping that chest up. Breathe in there. Good. Exhale, release, come back round to center. Let's go one more seated position. We're going to come into our boat pose. We're going to come into Navasana. So find that comfortable position on your bum, yeah? Holding the hands underneath the knees. Keeping that chest up nice and tall. Roll those shoulders back and down. Start to lean back. Find that pivot point. And then when we can take those feet and those legs up into the air. Yeah, if this is challenging enough, just hold on to this. Just work with this, it's fine. If you fancy more today, we can take those hands away, hold in that position there. Yeah, so core's engaged, chest is lifted, being strong. Nice. Exhale, rock it forwards. Lovely. Couple to do on our back. So if you shift yourself forwards, hands on the knees, and then very slowly rolling yourself down onto your back. The first one is we're going to come into a bridge position. So if you place your feet on the floor relatively close to your bum and your hips, feet about hip distance apart. So remember, as we push the hips up, try not to let the knees flare out. Yeah, so keep the knees in like a good alignment. All right, so feet are flat, hands are flat. We're breathing out first. And then as we breathe in, let's lift the hips up. Yeah, bum comes off, lower back comes off the floor. And we're still breathing into the stomach. Yeah, so breathing into the stomach. Keeping the hips up. Good, and exhale, lower the hips down into the floor. Good, bring the knees into the chest. We're going to hold on to that right knee, hold it in nice and tight into the chest. Now with that left leg, we're going to extend it up. Keep this leg straight, flex the foot, and then very slowly, just think about dropping that leg down to the floor. So for this one today, we're going to keep the ankle off the floor. Yeah, so just holding it out there. So yeah, same again, foot flexed up, keep that leg straight, and just hold it there. Nice. Inhale, bring that leg all the way back up to the top. Good, then changing legs, so hold on to the left. Yeah, extending that right leg up nice and tall. Keep that leg straight, and same again, dropping that leg down. Yeah. Same again, ankle just a few inches away from the floor. Just breathe in there. Nice. Inhale, bring that all the way back up to the top. Good, knees into the chest. We're going to go for a little bit of a twist. So if you just cross the feet over at the bottom, hands out to the side, just for a bit of support, and we're going to drop everything over to your left-hand side, yeah? So just dropping it over to the left, bringing the knees over, bringing the hips over, find that point that works for you, and then as you exhale, turn the head and the upper body to face the other direction, yeah? Focus on your breathing again, back into the stomach, yeah? So try and stay away from that chest breathing, but really expand in the stomach. For that diaphragm breathing. Nice. Inhale, bring yourself back up to top. Changing the cross of the feet at the bottom, and then very slowly dropping the hips and everything over to the right hand side. Yeah, it might feel a little bit different. And then as you exhale, turn the head, turn the upper body over to the other side. Yeah. Same again, bring that focus back into breathing, into your stomach. Nice, inhale, bring yourself back up. Last one, let's go for happy baby. So we can grab either the outside edges of the feet, or grab it onto the ankles, or grab it onto the shins. Whichever works for you, but we just want to open the hips up nice and wide. Think about pulling them down towards you, yeah? So get more of a pull into that lower back and in the hips. And then just give a little gentle rock from side to side. Yeah, just massage that lower back into the floor. Yeah, that feels quite nice. Good, then bring the feet together, bring the knees together. Give yourself a nice big hug, big squeeze. Bring the forehead into the knees. That's it, and then as you exhale, let's unravel the body and let's come into the last relaxation position. Yeah, so if you want to untuck the pelvis, bring the shoulders down away from the ears. Yeah, feet flopped out to the side. So we've just moved a lot of energy around the body. We just need that time for it just to settle down. Okay? So if you want to start by placing the hands on the stomach, and what we're going to do to finish is take 3 deep inhales and exhales. So when we inhale, think about the stomach rising as the hands are rising, yeah? So the hands on the stomach are like a reference to that, okay? So hands on the stomach, taking that big breath in, expanding in the stomach, and then exhale. Good, release. Same again, breathing in. Exhale, release. Again, that last one, big breath in. Exhale, release. Okay, thank you for joining me today on this practice. Hopefully you feel a little bit better, and I'll see you again in another video in the future. Have a great day.